Hello, welcome back to day 4 of the Get Shit Done Challenge. I hope you're enjoying it so far. My name is Abahi Alafoja. I've been your host for the last 3 days. So I'm also the creator of the Get Shit Done Productivity Coaching Program. So today is my absolute favorite part of the challenge because it's about getting you ready, planning for action. So we're going to be looking at matching the right time to the right task that you've got to do, which is a very important stage of this process, because this is where things fall down or go to shit, as they say, or hell break loose. So we need to be able to separate the weed from the chaff. So you've done your brain dump exercise in day 2. Yesterday you were looking at the areas that you were procrastinating on. So today is going to be trying to go a little bit deeper and looking at the values of some of those tasks on your brain dump. So some of these tasks would be of high value. Deep work is how we describe them. Others will be of low value, shallow work in your business. Now, for the most part, you can imagine that we're going to have to prioritize high value work as CEOs, because it's where the strategies lie, it's where the brains of the business is going to lie. The shallow work aren't useless piece of work. They're good work, they're supporting acts, but they support the high value work that you do. And they sometimes don't have to be done by you. So we'll come to that when we talk about it more in day 5. But for now, I just wanted to be able to identify high value work from shallow work. The reason being, it's both type of work, deep and shallow, both take up mental space. They do contribute to your stress, they contribute to the anxiety, they contribute to the overwhelm, they contribute to the depression. Deep or shallow, they all contribute though. Therefore, it's important to be able to prioritize the one that needs doing. And for the most part, it will always really be of high value. So the issue is that when you are stressed, overwhelmed, and anxious, depressed, burnt out, all those things that we feel at some stage or another within our career and our life, we will naturally be drawn to low value tasks because they seem like they're not going to take as much energy out of that. So we're in effect naturally selecting tasks that match the energy or the headspace that we currently have for them. So that's no secret at all, because it's based on the capacity that we deem able to have. So what it does, it makes us feel like we're actually doing something or we're achieving something, when in reality, we're only contributing a very small piece, 10% to the overall picture, and therefore not making that much of a progress towards the impact that we're looking to make in our lives and in our businesses. Okay, so that's why it's important to definitely prioritize deep, high level or high value work over shallow work. So how do we identify high value CEO tasks? What would they look like? How do you recognize them? And how do we muster up the courage or the strength or the energy to focus on these tasks when we sometimes are not ready to do so or can't? For the most part, I will cover more unique situations in depth when I work with clients on one-to-one basis, because for now I'm going to generalize, because I've got no choice but to generalize and just pick the most common things that people talk about. But for the most unique situation of what will be deemed high level or high value in your business and work is when I work with you one-to-one, and that's what I do in my Get It Done coaching program. So, but the quick and dirty answers to how you're going to do this or how you identify them are these. High value tasks are directly linked to your revenue line. So service-based business like coaching, like my business, like most of yours, these will be things like content creation, lead acquisition, client management, business development. This is you self-development, personal development. This is your course that you're learning how to run ads and all that stuff. They're all part of what I would classify as high value work, because they generate or they nourish the brains of the business, the engine, which is you as CEO. So for example, in my business in Aurora, we run content marketing. That's what we do. We program design for our corporate client, because we need to be able to fit into what kind of company that they are. We have to prioritize networking with relevant interest and collaboration and stuff like that. So you can see what it might look like. For me, who run a coaching program, is about, again, content marketing. It's about getting on discovery calls with people to see what they need and whether or not I'm the right fit. Because these are the kind of things that you get to prioritize, and I think you know what I'm talking about. So you need to consider what this looks like in your business for you, okay? And then what we're trying to do is prioritize which tasks are related and are more pressing for us right now in our business and whatever the goal is going to be, and then focusing on them first, okay? So when do you do this high value CEO level task? Yeah, it's no secret, and I'm sure you get it by now. You do it at your highest energy point. Those are the best place for you to do high value CEO tasks. Okay, those are the best point. Now, doing your courses, like if you bought a course recently and you're supposed to study and get to know exactly how to run funnels, not that kind of stuff that you buy. When would you do this? Now, they're part of personal development and business development, but I tend to not put them in the highest point. I would recommend the next level, because implementation is where you need to prioritize. So you learn something in your second highest point or energy pocket of the day, and then you implement in your highest level. So that's how I would structure it for when I work with people. When you're studying something, because that's more important as a business owner, the implementation of the actual learning or the skill. Now, if you're a PhD student, then your studying will take the highest level, because studying and recall is more important at that stage. So I hope this makes sense at this point. So high value work, consider what that means for your business, but they should be going in your highest energy level that you mapped out in day one. So what is your day 4 assignment? Now, you're going to pull out that brain dump sheet again. I told you you're going to be using that sheet for the rest of this challenge. So with a different color or highlighter from yesterday, I'd like you to look at those tasks again. Look at your dump sheets again. This time, you're going to spend more time looking at them. I told you not to be judgmental in day 2 and day 3. This time, I want you to look closely. I want you to take this highlight and I want you to look at those tasks and go, are these CEO high value tasks? Would they add to my revenue line? Is there a direct path from there to me being able to get people on calls, to me being able to get someone to buy my service or my product, to being able to make a profit? It is a direct link to that revenue line. So I want you to check the list, the brain dump, and I want you to highlight the things that you believe would move you forward or move your business leap forward, and that you know will make a huge difference to you and your business, okay? Again, take a photograph of the assignment, okay, and post in the group where I'll make some comments and give feedback and ask some questions maybe. And then I will see you tonight in the live call at 9 p.m. where I'm going to be sharing more about high-level tasks and how you might be able to prioritize them if you don't want to. Okay, so have a good rest of the day and I'll see you later tonight. Bye.